Hello everyone, it's Andy Glenn here from Sharks TV. Welcoming you all to another podcast, and it's a signing podcast. And in the last hour or so, Kyle Carruth's just signed for the Sharks, and he's joining me now. Kyle, nice to see you.
Thanks, Andy. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, I'll bet there's a whole load of Sharks fans glad to see you back as well. Tell us a bit about your signing. It's a two-way signing, isn't it?
Yeah, back here for another season and a two-way with Glasgow, so it should be a promising season.
Right, so obviously Glasgow Clan, we're playing them in about, 7 weeks or something like that. Who are you playing for? Are you playing for the Clan or are you playing for us?
I think a mixture of both. I think I'm doing one with Sharks and one with Glasgow, I think, so it should be interesting.
Right, well, we're only going to support you in one of those games. Can you guess which one we're going to support you? No, it's fantastic. What does that two-way actually mean? Is you training with the Sharks or training with Glasgow, or how does it work?
It's going to be a bit of both, because I think Glasgow, they train mornings, and obviously we train Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, so we train at night, so I'm going to do as much as I can, obviously not trying to kill myself, but as much as I can, both clubs. It's a massive opportunity to get it at 17. It's a dream come true. Playing pro hockey at 16, 17, 18 onwards, it's as good as it gets.
Isn't it just?
Yeah.
And hey, the benefits of passing your driving test last year, you've got to drive up to Glasgow, isn't it?
Yeah.
So looking back on last season, I mean, it's fair to say you were on a two-way again with the Sharks with Nervousness, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You maybe didn't get as much ice time with the Sharks as you would have hoped. Was that fair to say?
Yeah. The first year I signed here, obviously, it's a massive opportunity to get it at 16, to train every day with professional guys, being in the professional environment. Like it's something that it comes and goes. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, pretty much. So obviously I didn't get the minutes I wanted, but then when I went to Widnes, it's all about playing minutes. Widnes was a great group of guys. It was just confidence building, really. And then when I came back here, I was able to show what I can do.
Absolutely. And of course, your coach from last year, Joey Coulter, was just announced the other day there as signing for the Sharks as well. What's it going to be like playing with your coach for last season?
I've known Joe for a long time. Joe's coached me through 12s, 14s, and then moved away. And then, funnily enough, I ended up playing for him last season. So it's going to be good to be around him again, because he's a great guy and a great player, coach. So it's going to be good to be alongside him again.
What specifically did you learn last season? Because you said you learned a lot. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity. What was the main learning points from your experiences last season with Widnes and with the Sharks?
I think the biggest thing for me is when I go into teams, I'm more or less just being a sponge, going in, soaking up all the information I can take in and just playing my game and getting coached by coaches.
Who was your influences last season? Who was your teammates that you learned most of?
I'm not too sure, really. It's a mix of everybody, really. Everyone brings certain aspects of their game which can develop mine. So, like I say, it's just like being a sponge, just trying to soak everything in. So
this year, the two ways with Glasgow, so that's a step up. And, I guess the Sharks would be seen as the league below the elite league as such. So what are the hopes for this season coming?
I'm not too sure. I've not really thought about it much. Still trying to take it all in that it's happening, but it should be good. Not too sure what it's going to be like this year.
More ice time, you hope?
Hoping so, yeah. Hoping to play a lot more here this year and hopefully even just get some bench minutes just to what it'd be like to be in that professional environment. Obviously, to playing here, playing Glasgow, it's going to be good.
Can you imagine just sitting? I can't imagine, obviously, but playing, scoring your first goal for the Sharks, that's got to be on the agenda this season.
I'm hoping so.
And even just being on the bench at Braehead.
Yeah, it's going to be a great experience. So.
Do you get nervous?
I get nervous, yeah. Even for small games, I still get the nervous tingles and stuff, so... Yeah.
How quickly do the nerves go away when you go on the ice?
I think as soon as I'm on the ice, when I'm playing, when I'm kind of in the moment, I think that's when it dies down a little bit.
Practice still nervous?
Nah, not really, no.
Practice just getting that in?
Yeah, just getting the feel for it.
Have you imagined what it's going to be like at Braehead with all those fans?
Not really.
If you get a chance to even just go in practice.
I know. It should be really good. I'm excited for this year. It's going to be a massive learning curve. playing with Peaks, Dunny, who have been there.
Yeah.
Liam's been at the Clan, who have been there, done it. So I've always got something to fall back on, guys to speak to. So I'm not going to be stuck this year.
No, and there's a clear route through from junior hockey at Dumfries all the way through, isn't there?
Yeah, from the juniors to the Sharks to then just wherever I've just kind of went with the wind, really, wherever the wind takes me. Until this year, really. I knew I wanted to sign back here. I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon. Other than Glasgow, it's only an hour and a half up the road. So, and then Widnes was, I think I was getting the train down most weeks. So it was only an hour or so on the train. So it's good to be back.
But your main team's going to be Solway.
Yeah.
I pick up.
Yeah.
And that's going to be your main focus. Do you keep an eye on social media?
I'm on it, but I don't really pay attention to what's going on. Really, I'm kind of my own little world on social media. So.
I was the only reason I was asking is you see some of the teams in our league, the Sharks League, signing players, and you look at things online. You look at the teams as they start to develop, and you kind of start to play about in your head of where the Sharks are gonna be. Obviously, we missed the playoffs last season. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the season going forward when you look at the other teams and perhaps how our team's shaping up?
I think this year will be a lot better than last year. Obviously, new team coming into the league, had no idea I don't think anybody knew what we were going to be coming up against. From playing in Div 1 last year to stepping up to National to playing against guys who have played 5, 6, 7 years Elite League. So it's going to be another massive learning curve this year, and hopefully we can get some playoff minutes this year.
Absolutely. And for you personally, you're still growing as such. I can see you've definitely been in the gym. You've been putting on some muscle there, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
a little bit. Okay, we'll see how that progresses. We just want to say we wish you all the best. You know that everybody in the Sharktank is behind you. I think that's the bit. People say they're nervous. Everybody's behind you, just wanting the best for you and our team. And it's great to see you sign back. Before we go, I'm going to say a quick message to the fans, and then I'm going to let you say a message to the fans. So everybody watching, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel. This is the first place you're going to hear our new signings. And before we go, and before I say cheerio, it's over to Kyle Carruth, who's going to say a message to you.
Hope to see you all back in September in the Sharktank.
Short and sweet, Kyle. Thank you so much for coming along.
Thanks for
We appreciate it. Congratulations on your signing.
Thanks.
This is Andy Glenn saying cheerio.